Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition, where last time we wandered about the hinterlands. We came upon a Grey Warden named Blackwell, who has joined our party. We recruited a couple of random people who have joined the Inquisition. But for now, before we actually go on to do other stuff, let's go to the war table because people have completed their timed requests. Which, like this kind of game mechanic in a game that is meant to last long, fits both in like when you're expected to play and when you're not expected to play. Because it's like these missions do finish while I'm not playing the game, which is useful. But this is also a relatively long game to that point. So like while playing the game, most of these missions are going to be played out anyway. Truth or dare? Ambassador, I very much enjoyed your soiree, and I hope to see you at the summer cottage for our picnic luncheon next month. Do not fret about the ghastly things said about your associates. More reasoned heads will prevail, and this foolish gossip will come to nothing. Yours, Duke Cyril. I don't know why I decided to make him sound so evil. But you know, for fun, I guess. Is Blackwell still busy? Let's see, the Inquisition is in its infancy, building an organ... It's not Blackwell who was busy, it was Josephine who was busy. She was doing something else. The Inquisition is in its infancy, building an organization such as this is like building an army. You need soldiers, weapons to arm them, food to feed them, and that's just the beginning. I joined knowing I could make a difference. I have Grey Warden treaties, and these allow us to take what's needed when needed. We do not face a blight, but surely a torn sky warrants as much concern. Consider it, Warden Blackwell. This could work. The blight is but 10 years past, and Thetis remembers how we were saved.
At your service.
Let's see how well that works. A spy's report. Post set up along the Imperial Highway, ostensibly to guard trade routes and facilitate procuring supplies for the Inquisition. Eyes on all approaches. Fourth night, a caravan carrying refugees makes camp nearby for protection. After midnight, a young woman on crutches makes small talk with patrol guard. After he passes, she crouches and makes the mark on a tent post. The woman pretends for half an hour to know nothing. When it becomes clear the ruse will not work, she kisses an Andrastian locket and says, "Glory to those across the seas." She dies. The locket was poison. Or there was poison on the locket. The locket itself wasn't poison. Otherwise, she... Let's see, that's in progress. And we can also use this as an opportunity to do that repeatable quest to get money. We've got to have money. Liliana, fetch me some coin.
Let's see what we have.
All right, and then... we can go to the world map. Should we go to Iron Bull first? Or explore this area? Let's go to Iron Bull first. Go to the Storm Coast. We're going to bring Sarah, Sandra. Let's bring Solus this time. Like I said, I'm going to try to vary it up, but I'm sure eventually I'll have my favorites. This is like I said, I said it was a relatively long game. What does a relatively long game even mean? What do you, viewer at home or wherever you are, consider a long game? What do you consider a short game?
Your worship, for what it's worth, welcome to the Storm Coast. I would
Ma'am?
have sent word sooner, but our efforts have been...
Also, she gets everywhere.
How so?
There's a group of bandits operating in the area. They know the terrain, and our small party has had trouble going up against them. Some of our soldiers went to speak with their leader. Haven't heard back, though.
I'll look into it.
I'll do what I can to find our people.
Thank you, your worship. That's a relief. The soldiers didn't have an exact location for the bandits, but they were starting their search farther down the beach. With all this fuss, we haven't been able to conduct a proper search for the wardens either. Well, good luck, and enjoy the sea air. I hear it's good for the soul.
Thanks. Like, I feel like there's general consensus that if you spend, or not general consensus, there's no such thing as general consensus in the gaming community. But, like, I've heard criticisms of people who say that they don't want to spend $60 on a game that only lasts for like 5 to 10 hours. For example, like a 5 to 10 hour game that does not necessarily have replay value, has been frowned upon. But like you would, after like 5 to 10, then you've got your 15 to 20. Would that still be considered short? Like, the other day, while browsing Twitter, somebody had mentioned, like, they said they heard Alan Wake 2 has, like, a 28-hour campaign. And they were like, oh, I can't even believe that's so short. And I'm like, what are they comparing it against? Like, World of Warcraft? But, like, okay, I guess I could say for myself. I would say
This might interest you, sir.
1 to 2 hours is a short game. 5 to 10 hours is... There has to be something in between short and medium. Let's say, no, when it gets to like the 15 to 20 hour, that's like your medium game. Short would probably be under 10 hours. 20 to 30 hours, 20 to 40 hours would be long, and then anything above 40 is just very, very long. And then you just keep adding varies with every 10 hours for emphasis. Report?
What is it? Could prove useful, sir.
Oh, you want elf fruit and... That was wrong button. You want elf fruit and spider eye... Is there... Also, how big is the... I feel like I've just swapped out one large location for another. That's okay. Oh. The Iron Bull isn't actually that far from where I am. That's good. Oh. We do need elf fruit for elf fruit collection purposes. I imagine that I will be getting spider ichor off of actual spiders. Like, this isn't something I'm going to be finding loose in the world. Also, the Storm Coast has a storm going on the coast. It is aptly named. If there was no storm, I would be disappointed. And now you are dead. What level are these guys? Level 6? Okay. I am the appropriate level for... this group of enemies. I feel like there's just way too many people on this battlefield now. Like, it's just become too crowded to really do anything, but also too crowded for anybody to be a threat.
Stand down! Krim! How'd we do?
5 or 6 wounded, Chief. No dead.
That's what I like to hear. Let the throat cutters finish up, then break out the casks.
The throat cutters? I wonder what they do.
So, you're with the Inquisition, huh? Glad you could make it. Come on, have a seat. Drinks are coming.
You must be Iron Bull.
Iron Bull, I presume.
Yeah, the horns usually give it away.
No, it's the constant bullshit you give me. It's so solid, like iron.
I assume you remember Cremisius Aclassi, my lieutenant.
Good to see you again. Throat cutters are done, Chief.
Already? Have him check again. I don't want any of those Tevinter bastards getting away. No offense, Krem.
None taken. At least a bastard knows who his mother was. Puts him one up on you Canary, right?
So, you've seen us fight. We're expensive, but we're worth it. And I'm sure the Inquisition can afford us.
How expensive are you?
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
Wouldn't cost you anything personally. Unless you want to buy drinks later. Your ambassador, what's her name? Josephine. We'd go through her.
So basically, it allows you to recruit the character without actually having to expend any resources yourself. Very convenient. You definitely seem useful.
The Chargers seem like an excellent company.
They are. But you're not just getting the boys. You're getting me. You need a frontline bodyguard.
You're also getting the girls.
Whatever it is.
You're getting these pants.
Dragons.
These genie pants.
And there's one other thing. Might be useful. Might piss you off. Ever hear of the Ben Hasra?
Yes. But it has been a while.
They're a Kunari organization, right?
Oh yeah, they hunt down escaped
Go closer to spies. But yeah, that's the
Kunari.
Or, well, us. The Ben Hasrath are concerned about the breach. Magic out of control like that could cause trouble everywhere. I've been ordered to join the Inquisition, get close to the people in charge, and send reports on what's happening. But I also get reports from Ben Hasrath agents all over Orlais. You sign me on, I'll share them with your people.
Well, that's very nice of you for telling me that you are a spy. Why would you admit this?
You're a Kunari spy and you just told me.
I mean, that's what
Never
James
happened in
Bond
that
does.
enclave thing, it's bad. Someone needs to get that breach closed. So whatever I am, I'm on your side.
See, that's
Still
pragmatic.
what you are.
From something called the Inquisition. I'd have been tipped sooner or later.
That is a lot of apostrophes in one word. I apostrophe D apostrophe V. Can you combine I had have, I would have into one word? Is that even legally allowed in the English language? What? Or I suppose you could also then argue it's not necessarily a grammatically correct word, even if it, like, I don't know enough to say that whether it is or isn't, but Iron Bull may not necessarily know that idiv isn't a proper word, and like that's what I think enables spoken dialogue. Spoken dialogue does not need to be to follow the rules of the language because it doesn't necessarily reflect a constant study of it. What would you report back? That's why, like, there's the whole idea of, like, grammar checking, the whole grammar Nazi phenomenon. That, like, I don't care about anybody's grammar in just general dialogue. If I'm talking to you, if you're posting a message on Facebook, Twitter, because like these are all kind of just casual, informal. Now, if you were writing in essay or something, if you're trying to write an argument, then you might want your writing to be as clean as possible. But again, it all depends on what you're trying to accomplish with your writing. What would you report back?
What would you send home in these reports of yours?
Enough to keep my superiors happy. Nothing that'll compromise your operations. The Canari want to know if they need to launch an invasion to stop the whole damn world from falling apart. You let me send word of what you're doing, it'll put some minds at ease. That's good for everyone.
What can you tell us?
What's in these Ben Hasrath reports you're offering to share?
Enemy movements, suspicious activity, intriguing gossip. It's a bit of everything. Alone they're not much, but if your spy master is worth it, damn, she'll put him to good use.
She?
I did a little research. Plus, I've always had a weakness for redheads.
Same. You're hired.
All right, you're in.
Excellent. Prem, tell the men to finish drinking on the road. The Chargers just got hired.
What about the casks, Chief? We just opened them up with axes.
Find some way to seal them. You're Tervinter, right? Try blood magic. We'll meet you back at Haven.
They don't have blood magic, they have beer magic. If only. What kind of warrior is Iron Bull? Yep, let's bring him in. And Solus and Varric. We haven't done that combination. Oh. I'm guessing he's not a sword and shield fella. No, he's already got a giant cleaver. The Bull's Edge. On kill, target explodes. That is... I'm just going to keep him with that. Armor... Intense death... Because he can actually wear that. Oh, that's a rogue ring. I will put that on myself. All right, he's going to learn two-handed. Let's say mighty blow, taunt. What is that? Block and slash. You stand ready to deflect the next incoming attack and deliver a punishing counter. Seems useful. Costs less stamina. Also seems useful. Countering an enemy's attack now does bonus damage and adds to your guard. Or hits more people. Yeah, sure, why not? All right, Solus, what are you going to spend your point on? Weird. Oh yeah, let's have you learn Revive. That way you can bring the dead back to life. And Varric... Maybe something with Bianca. Excellent. All right, that was a lot faster to get. Ah, an ocularium. Suppose we'll go deal with it. I forget if this is the thing that looks at constellations, or the thing that looks for the shards. I want to say this is the thing that looks for the shards. Yeah, this is the thing that looks for the shards. Okay, that's fine. Now, there's only so many places I would imagine we can look, because there's the ocean. It's not going to be in the ocean. Oh, hello. No, that's way on the other side. Number 2. Would that be Isabella from Dragon Age 2? There we go. All 3 shards. 13 shards to find on the Storm Coast. Oh. Well, I guess that's the closest thing for me to find first. Alright, let us make our way down the coast. Find the first of the shards. Probably fight some goons. Not hired goons. They don't seem to have been hired for anything.
Must be the bandits Harding mentioned.
Oh, never mind. They are hired for banditry. Excellent. An armored Mabari. It seems like he's just kind of swinging wildly, but that could less be less the Iron Bull and more just the game itself being wonky. Like, animations are hard. Alright, let us go in stealth. Backstab you. There is a shard very near that we somehow spotted. Oh, there it is.
Another one of those keys.
Find the door to Solacen. We'll worry about that later. I think it's that other location we went to, the desert oasis, that we left in order to go see what Iron Bull was up to. Let's see, the next shard is supposedly up in them there hills. What was I talking about, grammar? I don't see any rifts just yet, but I'm sure they will reveal themselves in due time. And perhaps also the main path that I'm technically supposed to... Or this seems like a path. This probably is the main path I'm supposed to take up and around. Is that a nug or a nub? It is now dead. Right, hello. And it doesn't drop anything. No meat. No skins. Just nothing. Alright, there should be a shard outside this place. I probably should be fighting these bad guys first before worrying about picking up. There it is. Is it making this kind of like ethereal noises? All right, let's make ourselves known to the locals. Hello. Don't mind me. Sleep. Oh my. Oh yeah, that I gave him the ability that did that. All right, we'll heal the two of you. Yep, there we go. I should definitely give that to Cassandra. Because that's like right at the top of that tree. Inquisition's soldiers were dispatched to meet with a group of bandits operating on the Storm Coast. The Inquisition lost contact. Alright, this is that quest area. Did they go to this house? Did they find out this house had no furniture? Did they go to this house? This looks like more nothing. Actually, there are dead people in there.
These must be the missing soldiers.
Murdered. Shit. We should see that their families are notified.
It looks like the bandits are camped further along the beach.
It's a good thing they kept the map in the same room as their crime. It's not our place to disagree. They're attempting to set themselves up along the shore, and we have orders. We are the sword, not the hand that wields it. You taught me that. If they're worthy, let them come with the Mercy's crest. The Blades of Esaren will listen. You will only get yourself cast out, or worse.
Our men were murdered by a group called the Blades of Hessarian.
If you're interested, it looks like we can challenge their leader.
In Mortal Kombat. Except some of the characters in Mortal Kombat are gods. So I think they kind of skirt around the Mortal Kombat rule. Oh wait, there are rifts. We're already heading this way. Let us keep going, because it would be a lot more work to go back down off of the mountain to the coast, when we can always just fast travel back to the camp later. Requisition Mercy's crest to challenge the bandit leader. Oh, okay. I need Deep Stalker hide. Where am I going to get Deep Stalker hide? Curious. Are you a Deep Stalker? The answer is clearly no. I feel like if you're going to have a quest that has an optional crafting segment that that enables you to craft something in order to change the direction of the story. Like, you should really put the ingredients for the crafting and the means for the crafting in between yourself and your destination. Otherwise, you're just you're temporarily inconveniencing the player. Oh, this is just our post outside of this fort. We like to hang around next to the hanged people. Good times, good times. We also put graffiti on the walls because we're bandits. Oh, elf fruit. Do we need we need elf fruit, of course. We need elf fruit for quests. We need elf fruit for crafting. We need elf fruit for elf fruit collection reasons. Part of me thinks maybe I should just keep going, and then I'll just come back later with the deer stuff. All right, let's head west then. We'll keep going and we'll do this. No, get rid of this waypoint. Yeah, we'll head west, close a rift. Try to close a rift, save our game before we... Because sometimes it's a little... What was that? Oh.
Okay, that's badass. Let's try not to get eaten, shall we?
Okay, who's the villain here? Oh, it's just a level 8 giant, of course. Wow. Okay. Solus, I gave you the ability to revive people. Solus, why are you not... Where are you in all of this? Why are you way over here? Jesus. Maybe we weren't able to do this moment. Okay, so he can't be... Okay, let's just load our game. We are not able to take care of this problem at the moment. Or we need somebody with a shield. So, let us leave the Storm Coast temporarily. We're gonna head over to the Forbidden Oasis, see what kind of progress we can make in that direction before we get stomped on by a giant who is still technically 2 levels higher than me, because leveling in this game takes a long time. I feel like I've been level 6 for ages.
Dispatch for you.
All right.
What That is it?
You may want to look into this.
I may want to. Okay. Oh yay, another one of these. Right from the get-go. That's how you know this is an exciting. Oh, hello. 5 shards. Talk about action-packed action. 3, 4. All right. Well, at least I'm finding them relatively easily enough, although there's still one left. That last one can be quite the doozy. Possibly. Any minute now, it will reveal itself. We've already seen that one in the distance. There we go. I was gonna say, how easy is it to navigate this area? Alright, it's not too terrible yet. I'm sure it'll get worse. I claim this bridge for the Inquisition. A footbridge constructed by the Envers Mining Company. A few words are carved into a plank, only faintly visible in its weathered wood. Pass the time with another day. All the same, but you earn your pay. I'm sure they had great workers' rights. Okay, there sounds like there's some upset local animals. Oh, I was wondering where the hell that monument was, but it was actually right next to me. This fella over here holding an oversized head or mask. The weight of war. I have seen this pose before. Often it represents the burdens carried by those who die by the sword. Usually the man, or the head of his enemy, bears some identifying mark, but I can find none here. Perhaps there is some message in their uniformity. No claims to personal glory, only stern acceptance of duty. Given the approach's association with the Wardens, it is a fitting sentiment. All right. You know, when you're in a very beige region, a sandy place, coarse, rough, getting everywhere, and your waypoints on the map are also kind of yellow. Like, I suppose the monuments are all yellow. Like, that's my excuse for missing that other one. There we go. A lot of landmarks in this oasis. And another ocularium to discover the remaining shards. Because 5 shards on one map, that's not enough. Those are rookie numbers. You need more shards. All right, Ocularium, reveal your secrets. 5 more? I think there are 15 in this this region. Which, I suppose this probably means there's 3 Oculariums to find. Or to spot all of the shards first. Which I suppose is more convenient than having to look for them around the map yourself, with only the strange sounds they make to guide you. Have I seen you? Way in the distance? Are you something else? Are you at my feet somehow? Oh, right in front of me. Excellent. Though probably still relatively tricky to get to. I claim this for the Inquisition. These pillars. The remains of the structure surely predate the second Blight, perhaps older. My knowledge of ancient Imperium architecture is limited. There are some similarities, but I'm uncertain of their origin. One of the miners thinks they're elven. Of course, this is based on a few carvings he found that look sort of elfy. The pillars are unlike the ruins one sees in the Dales. Of course, these would be much older than anything found there. That is why you probably should not be making judgments based on, like, if you already know this is older than, like, several... I forget how much time there is between Blights, but it's a long time. And this is, like, over 4 Blights ago. Possibly 5. Of 5. No, we're not going to try to jump that gap. All right. This area is a little bit of a complicated section to traverse, I must admit. Can I jump this gap? Not at that. Not from that spot. I jumped way too far away. To hope for a successful... Oh, wait, hold on. Is it... Yeah, there's no way. I feel as though the only real way then to navigate this section is to start kind of like going down paths and seeing where those paths go. And once you complete that path, maybe it loops around to other paths. Maybe you're able to just kind of like step back and choose a different path the second time around. Yeah. I suppose let us go take a look at this landmark over here. Claim it for the Inquisition. Oh. And some paragons. How do I get to this landmark so that I can claim it for the Inquisition? Oh, there's a tunnel. Yeah. You know, I thought I was going to be taking the light with me instead of just vaguely waving my hands around. I claim this mine for the Inquisition! We are in agreement that the incident that took place last week in the Spiral Mine was an unfortunate accident. condolences will be sent to Dido's wife along with pay owed. Official statement posted by the mine overseer, name illegible. Is there anything actually to do here? Ooh. Ah, hello. The markings are crude and simplistic, but their meaning can be understood. They did not ask questions, and so I was away. I keep my head low and work like the rest. The circle will not hunt this far. At first I regretted the choice, but they all feel the dread at the door. I do not stand out. Only a brother or sister would know these words. If you found your way here as I have, then you are not alone. If you would have allies when this contract ends, then find me. For a moment, the pounding of footsteps can be heard as if someone is running. Then it fades. Like the essence of a memory still lingering in the cave itself. Seems like there are enemies in this cave. And I will probably drop this torch for fighting related reasons. Never mind, there are no enemies. The torch is just there to light your way. Elizabeth, I'm in your garden. Where are you? Also, I'm clearly... So there's probably a shard above me that I cannot reach. Get back here, hyena! Oh, I leveled up. Fantastic. It's about time. I still can't put on it. I don't believe I can use any new armor yet. What is that? You lash out hard with a swift and deadly skill. With swift and deadly skill, and then again against a wounded foe. What does that mean? Like, is that just a different dagger attack? Oh yeah, let's do that. And let's actually see if I can use any different items now. I cannot use any new weapons or armor. We will slowly work our way towards level 8. But it looks like there is a camp here. Let us go set up this camp.
Good spot to camp.
I know.
Nothing to report, sir.
Oh. Shall we close this rift that's right over there? I can see it from here. There we go. Make it a little bit harder. Oh wait, hold on. You... Is that dispel in the... Dispel those two? Ah, I wasn't fast enough. Nope, nope. Not paying attention. Ah. There we go. Also, since I'm right here, I might as well just rest at the camp. Seems like that would be a decent, like, instead of using potions. It's too bad, it's very hard to tell with the map, like, what paths necessarily lead to what. Like, you can't really tell that that shard is not right next to that Oasis camp. Let's go up here. Why not? See what's in this direction. Oh, there's a quest. And another ocularium. Let's actually get the ocularium first. That way we can clear that out. Oh, a shard. Oh, it's way up there, though. No, that's not the map button. I was playing Alan Wake 2, and Alan Wake 2, the map button was hold down select.
There's a woman over there.
A woman?
Who are you? Why are you following me? I'm just looking for stuff to salvage. I used to work here. I know no one needs it.
Let me introduce myself.
I'm with the Inquisition.
Do you even know what the Inquisition is?
But I'll assume that's important.
That's
Explain why you're following me.
You came out here to salvage?
You came all the way out here to salvage old mining equipment.
Mostly, I wanted to go into this one cave. Used to store stuff there. Damn thing wasn't overrun by spiders then. I put my wedding ring there. Couldn't stand the sight of the thing. But I couldn't throw it away, either. Oh, it was a stupid argument. Part of me knew I'd still want that ring.
I'll leave you be.
Right. See you then.
I like how the miner made no requests out of me, and I offered no promises. But the quest is still there. Is this high enough to get to that? Serpent stone? I think I need that. Yes. Excellent. Yes, this is high enough. Alright. I think this should allow us... This should be the last of the oculariums for this region. Never mind. It is not. Because this only spots 2 shards. And there are 15. Oh, another one of these statues. But I cannot claim it for the Inquisition. Hold on. Is this serpent stone? It is. We need it for reasons. Alright, where shall we go next? Yeah, I suppose we can try heading north. Is that the cave? And then maybe the spiders in the cave are going to drop the thing that's needed in the other area. That would be convenient. How did we get here? I think I took a wrong turn. Where am I? Who am I? Oh, hold on. I think I've got a job for you, sir. Yeah.
We can cut through here.
Where are we? What are we cutting through to?
The veil is strange here, as if it were reinforced, but for a few places where it has been warped.
Might be more my thing.
Yeah. Give it the boot. Oh. Is this just an alternate way down? What are you guys? I claimed this for the Inquisition! At the center of it, the scent of water, the soft call of a tusket wading through the pool. You almost forget that outside the Oasis, there's simply nothing. Ah, there's another ocularium. Somewhere. Yep, I can see it from here. Can I climb up? Who am I in a fight with? Oh, hyena. I'll save you, Tusket! No, you died. Tusket, I have failed you. Alright, let's grab this elf fruit, because we still need that for something else. Luckily, elf fruit grows everywhere. Oh, hello. I was expecting more out of that. Like, it gave the impression that, like, there would be a trap or something. But there was nothing. There wasn't even any deeper mushroom suddenly appearing out of nowhere. Nope. these stairs were not necessarily made to be easily traversed. Alright, hopefully this is the last of the... Oh, that was nice and easy. Oh my gosh. This waterfall. Too much for the engine to render. Still need to find shards. Not there. Already looked there. And there. And there, I guess. There we go. That's 3 out of 4. And 4 out of 4. Fantastic. Now we can go with the exciting process of claiming more landmarks for the Inquisition. After watching one young lad scale a rock, face on a bet, I was comforted to find that not all the miners share his lack of self-preservation, and a railing had been built along the upper walkway. I admit the walk does offer a fine view of the heart of the Oasis, the pool, and... The next page marks the beginning of a new entry. Doucette was clearly fascinated by the region, yet like all accounts of the area, a clear description of the heart of the Oasis is lacking. Okay, I'm not gonna jump down just yet. Ooh, hello.
We should search the area.
Come on, stop targeting. There we go. Okay, now I will be a little bit faster. He already dispelled stuff. Okay, that's fine. We will fight them on the beaches. We will fight them in the spiral tunnels. Alright, this rage demon is almost dealt with. Shall we disrupt this rift? And close it. Excellent. Oh, that's just another landmark. This area was in need of more landmarks. But I suppose I have almost all of them. So, like, if I take the upper walkway as far up as this go... this is where I came from. If we want to go higher, we'll need to go into a different passage. I wonder if I can kick that ladder down. What in the platforming section is this? I feel like this area, even more than the hinterlands, feels more like a checklist. Like the hinterlands at least had more quests dotting the area. Like this area feels like I'm just knocking out a checklist. Where? Oh, I'm over by the waterfall again. Cutting to the next thing. Okay, I'm just gonna drop down here real quick, grab this, this shard, since I've passed it a couple times. And actually, let's go back to the camp. Turn in, I'm pretty sure there's a thing for us to turn in.
Nothing to report, sir.
Ah, we don't have enough serpent stone. Damn it. Cutting to the next thing. All right, another shard found. Check that off the list. You know, I see a rift over there. Might as well go close it. That's my job as the leader of the Inquisition. Does the rift not care? Does the rift actually expect me to come in from a different angle? And because I came in from that angle... Rift. I'm confused by your lack of interest. All right. All right. I saved, loaded the game. Now the rift seems interested in my presence. Ah. Now let us try disrupting the rift. Ah. Try again. Now that I've gone stealth, try again. There we go. All right. You can dispel... How about this one over here? No? It's just a lesser terror. Not quite that terrifying. All right, close the rift. So many more to go. All right, on to the next thing. Oh, a shard. Fantastic. Another one off the checklist. All right, and another shard.
off the list. Yeah, and another shard, along with an excellent view of this vista. Let's do a couple more things, and then I think I'm going to call it for the night. First, let's see if we can find her wedding ring in this cave of spiders, which will hopefully also conveniently contain, not dead people, but the torch will scatter them or draw them. I'm fairly certain they'll scatter. Says note from corpse. You know, nothing says, like, confidence in a dungeon explorer more than note from corpse. Oh, wait, hold on. Think these guys are a little bit... Oh, no, never mind. Can you stop running away, though?
I'm falling back.
I think they might be a little bit above my pay grade at the moment, as they are level 12s. Okay, and you can do nothing for a second. All right, they are level 12. Like, it would be nice to have levels attached to these quests, especially if it takes so long to go up a single level. So we'll save that for later, I guess. Let's go back to the requisitions. To the desert camp so we can complete this out. And then let us return to the... What do you need now?
What is it? This may be worthwhile.
Oh, I can do that now. Is this just a repeatable quest?
What is it? Could prove useful, sir.
Okay, no, it is not. And now, let us go back to Haven, go to the War Room, check on completed quests, and then what I think I'm going to do, in order to keep things interesting, for you, for me, is next time I will proceed with the main quest and make contact with the mages over in Redcliffe. Because if you spend too much time doing the wandering, like if you spend too much time wandering around in search of shards, like on one, like it's kind of boring, and two, I find myself in areas that I am too low level to deal with. So if I progress with the storyline, in theory, that will net me more experience, so I can get more levels, so I could deal with the giant on the beach, so I could deal with the spiders in the cave.
More healing drops for you, dear mother.
Let us summon the War Council. Yes, I will spend those 73 gold wisely. I'm not going to worry about spending my power on that. Choose a successor in Lides. The duchy will go to one of 3 members of the dead
Duke's family, all of whom have possible claims to the position due to the complex nature of Orlesian politics. His cousin Carolina, already a duchess by marriage, his daughter Monet, whose claim is muddied by her youthful naivete, and the fact that her father pushed her into a life of service to the Chantry after his wife's death, likely to protect her from the dangers of the game, and his brother Jean Gaspard, an ambitious and cunning man who's been searching for power. Monet will do better in the Chantry. I can destroy Carolina's marriage with 4 words and the proper glove left on the proper table. Jean Gaspard is a chevalier and a capable military leader. If we want him removed, I dare say we might recruit him for ourselves. Let's see. Carolina is capable and not overly invested in overseeing lives personally. Monet would be most easily manipulated, but less likely to be useful. Jean Gaspard would be difficult to manipulate and could present a threat if he succeeds his brother. We do not want him to succeed his brother. Any of the 3 candidates could become a valuable ally to the Inquisition, but the other 2 must be removed from play first. Yeah, sure, why not?
Work?
I was correct. Spreading word that the Inquisition was allied with the Grey Wardens meant messages of support poured in. With the treaties in hand, we've managed to secure new recruits and donations of both gold and equipment. The commander will make good use of them. Will I? Maybe. All right. And then let's set another task for the repeatable gold quest. How about Josephine? You can do that now. For now, though, got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.